Yo! Yams, okay? Yams are a great way to build muscle and just, it's a healthy carb. You know that whole thing about staying away from carbohydrates? They're talking about bad carbs, like processed bread, white bread. Healthy carbs are good for you. Potatoes, yams, that's a good carb. All right, so look, I'm just cutting up my yams right now, putting it into this pan. This pan has shrimp that I bought from Costco. What's it called? Oh man, it's called, where's the bag of shrimp? Here it is. Raw tail on shrimp. So anyways, yams. Yams for better bicep. Check it out. Yams for better bicep. That's the title. That's what I'm going to title this video. Yams for better biceps. Okay, but you just can't eat yams. You also have to curl weight. But you know what I want to talk to you about? I want to talk to you about the worst piece of advice I ever received. One of the worst things anyone ever told me was that you have to be nice to the people who are mean to you. Like, I remember I had a bully in elementary. You know what? His name was Gabriel. He was the neighborhood bully. I remember we would take the bus to middle school, and I remember he would come late and he would cut in line. He would just go to the front and he would say, "Does anyone have a problem with this?" This was in 6th grade. Just a mean bully, all right? He bullied me from 4th grade to 6th grade, I think. It's pretty bad. I didn't enjoy living in my block because of him. I got into a fight with him twice. Got into a fight, like fist fight, like pa pa pa. 5th grade. I think the first one was in 5th grade and the last one was in 6th grade. But anyways, the reason why we kept bumping heads was because I just didn't stay away from him. And I would actually engage with him when he was bullying me, and I would try to be nice to him, because a piece of advice that I received when I was a kid was try to make friends with your enemies. You know how insane that is? Not just try to make friends with them, but be nice to the people who are mean to you. If you're nice to the people who are mean to you, they're gonna step all over you, man. You gotta understand that you're not gonna be able to please everyone. Not everyone's gonna like you. So that's just a bad piece of advice that I digested when I was a kid for whatever reason, okay? And I remember trying to make it work, and it took me a long time to understand that not everyone's gonna like you. You don't have to have everyone like you. If you're outspoken, people aren't gonna like you. That's just a rule. That's just a hard rule in life. If you're outspoken, if you speak your mind, you're gonna find people who don't agree with you. And that's one big reason why some people don't speak their mind. A lot of people stay bottled up because they fear what other people are gonna say. Because they fear not being liked. You gotta understand this, okay? There are Republicans, there are Democrats. Yes, son. Yes, absolutely, son. My son's watching Despicable Me. There are Republicans, there are liberals, there are conservatives, there are weightlifters, there are bodybuilders. Bodybuilders don't like powerlifters. CrossFit people think bodybuilding is dumb. There's endurance athletes, there's skinny people, there's fat people. There's all kinds of different interests, different thoughts in the world. And you gotta understand that if you speak your mind, you understand this? No matter what, if you speak your mind, there are broke people, there are rich people, there are people, Jeff Bezos, right? The guy who made, the guy who founded, the founder of Amazon. He has $226 billion. Meanwhile, there's a guy off the 57 freeway in Santa Ana living in a tent. Do you understand that? Do you understand what I'm saying? There's a guy with $226 billion with a B, and then there's a guy living in a tent off the side of the freeway. There's different kinds of people out there. So not everyone's gonna like you. Don't make friends with your neighborhood bully. Don't make friends with your neighbor. You don't have to be nice to the people who aren't nice to you. Just leave them alone. You get treated the way you let people treat you. If someone's stepping all over you all the time and you're being nice to them, you know what that's gonna show? That's gonna show, hey, if I step all over this guy, he'll be nice to me. No, be nice to the people who are nice to you. Be nice to the people who are nice to you. Don't, and vice versa, don't be a bully, okay? Don't be a bully. If you don't want to be bullied, then don't be bullied. Don't be a bully. If you don't want to be bullied, then don't be a bully. The golden rule is so important, right? Treat others how you want to be treated. That is the golden rule. And one important thing you got to understand is you don't have to have everyone like you, and you don't have to be nice to the people who aren't nice to you, man. You understand that? All right, got my yams for my bicep. Front double bicep coming at you. Bam! Just bam. I used to be so much buffer, but we're getting back into it. After the Ironman, we're gonna do a bodybuilding competition. Subscribe.